Court Club, we are about to show you an incident, a situation that occurs in our basketball games almost half of the time, almost 50% of the time. So watch this play, and you're going to see what we're talking about here. So we have the ball goes over to the little jump shot in the middle of the lane, and down over here on the weak side, we have a little bit of a contact, and boom, out of bounds, right? So what we're trying to say to you is that if you think about in the game of basketball, no team shoots over 50%, which means that less than 50%, more than 50% of the time, the shot is missed, which now there's an emphasis on offensive or defensive rebounding. And here we have a situation where the contact is pretty obvious, overt, and it's in the form of a cleanup. But we have to know in our game that this is a play in a situation. There are many different variables of this that we have to know how to referee this play and how to process these plays. So rebounding is our topic today, and it's really important, and we want you to stay riveted on the plays we're about to roll out to you.
Yeah, and Ed, we're going to talk a lot about rebounding, obviously, today, and we're going to give a lot of principles to rebounding. And first and foremost, it's so important for our members to recognize that they have to realize where their rebounding matchups are early. So right here, we see a shot attempt in the middle of the lane, and we have highlighted two really engaged rebounding matchups. So both the lead, center, and then also the trail, we have to identify which rebounding matchups are in our primary coverage. So here we see two engaged matchups. Slot center has to really be engaged on this weak side rebounding, and that's another good point. And you talked about playing percentages. Most of our rebounds are going to be towards the weak side, towards the center slot side. So we really have to be connected as center slot here. And as you said, this becomes essentially a cleanup play. We're going to give you a couple different categories throughout this session, kind of some words to think about. But this would fall under the category of rebounding cleanup because this is just obviously contact that we can't ignore. We get a two-handed displace out of bounds. So as we go through these plays today, let's think about our principles and our fundamentals to help us get more of these plays right.